Injuries are a part of football. It is a contact sport, even in training camp, even with dialed back contactness and also with the new helmets and all that stuff. Injuries do happen. It is what it is. We're going to run down the Vikings' current list of injuries. Now, we here on this channel, we don't like saying the word injury because don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. We don't like putting that juju out into the universe. So we call it alien abductions. So if a player has to miss time, it's because they got abducted by aliens. Hopefully there's no probes involved. So Vikings alien abduction roundup. So the number one is, of course, Irv Smith and his thumb injury, ligament damage in a blocking drill. Had surgery on it. Hopefully he's going to be ready for week one. It's really unfortunate because even though Irv probably wasn't going to play a lot in preseason, if at all, just getting those snaps and those reps in training camp, it's whatever. But it has allowed guys like Johnny Munt, Zach Davidson, the second-year unicorn, as well as Ben Ellefson, the pride of NDSU, to get some of that tight end work. But hopefully Irv knocking on all the wood week one against the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers. And then also, you still have two players on the PUP list physically unable to perform. I got wide receiver Blake Prohl, year two, coming off that ACL. Although he is phenomenal at dancing, he can dance, as well as linebacker Ryan Connolly, the pride of Eden Prairie, played some nice special teams for the Vikings last year, also coming off a knee injury, also still on the PUP list. Now, if they go through the entire training camp or preseason on the PUP, they are eligible to be on the regular season PUP list, which they changed the rules, so they'd have to miss 4 games and then return to practice, sort of whatever at this point. But watching out for them, wide receiver. I mean, with Prohl, the wide receiver competition is so jam packed. I think him even getting in now, he may be behind the 8 ball with Jalen Naylor as well as BC Johnson and Myra Mitchell and Trishan Jackson, etc. So sort of whatever. 2 undisclosed injuries. Guys have missed the Monday night practice as well as the Wednesday padded practice. So you have rookie cornerback Caleb Evans, 4th rounder coming out of Mizzou, formerly at Tulsa as well. Now he's played really well, been a little bit up and down, but has made some splash plays, got that length on the outside. He's got very aggressive, got that aggressiveness. That's what I like about him and Booth. Like both the 2 rookie cornerbacks are lengthy. They're very cocksure, as well as they will just get after it, man. And yeah, you're going to get beat sometimes, but that's fine. Don't really care. Then you got wide receiver special teamer Dan Chisena. Now Chisena had looked better in training camp as a true wide receiver, but he's got speed, and he can get down there as a punt gunner, but he has had some issues in stopping and making the tackle. Just not outrunning the kick, that whole thing. But both of them and undisclosed undisclosed injury. Sorry, bleeding into one of our running jokes on the show. But they miss a couple of days this week. We'll see what happens on Thursday. So if both of them aren't a go on Thursday, probably won't be a go for the first preseason game Sunday against the Raiders. So it's unfortunate because both of them would have seen some work, and they definitely need it as coming into the NFL. Also, so Christian Darrisaw had an arm injury towards the end of last week. He's been a full go this week, so no big deal. Chris Boyd had an undisclosed issue. He was limited for the bulk of the beginning of training camp, but he's back. Looks pretty good, and I actually think that Boyd does have a shot to make the roster as the 5th, 6th cornerback this year. We'll love to see it. And then the running back. So Dalvin and Madison had finger injuries last week. They're both completely good to go. Love to see it. As well as running back King Kene and Wangu, as well as the best kick returner in the National Football League. Now he had we say calf, except I don't know if we're allowed to say that because it was a lower leg muscle injury. Or whatever, some soreness, whatever. He was limited at the beginning of training camp. He's been a full go this week. He's been looking good running with the ones, so he's good to go there. And again, this is sparse. This is a very sparse alien abduction report. So hopefully this will stay true through the Raiders game, through the Niners joint practices and the Niners preseason game, and then also, of course, the Broncos. But stay as healthy as possible through training camp, get your ass to the season, and then let's go. Let's go, man. But that's it. That's the Vikings alien abduction roundup. Let us know your thoughts on our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.